What's up, guys? We are in Cheyenne, Wyoming. We are at the Little America. So as you guys know, I use RTS for my fuel card. There's a YouTuber by the name is Cash is King Trucking, I think. Let me double check so I don't butcher it. I just found out that he has a channel. And anyways, he told me about an app. Let me see if I can find it here. He told me about an app that he's been using called Mudflat. Yeah, Cash is King Trucking. And you don't have to do any type of what's the word? I'm sorry, it's been a long day. They don't run your credit. It's not credit based. You tie your debit card to this app, and then you can pull up the app, and I'll show you guys here. It's called Mudflat. Looks like that. And then it'll show you different truck stops like this. And right now we are at the see if I can do this one-handed. We're at this one here, the $1.87. That's not it. The $1.87. The Little America. Now if I pull up my RTS, we'll go into RTS. I think they have the same exact truck stop. I'm not crazy about the Google Pixel 5, by the way. It's not that great. So we'll zoom in here to this. And it's $1.98 through RTS. I only get a penny discount here with them, but through these guys I get a 12-cent discount. Now I'm not saying this is going to replace my RTS, but it'll help supplement cheaper fuel. I've been checking a couple of places, and there's a lot of places that the Mudflat app doesn't even work. They have no fuel stations whatsoever. But then there are some places where it's better with RTS, and there's places better with Mudflat. So I figured I would pass that information on to you guys, so you guys can save every penny like I do. So shout out to Cash is King Trucking for giving us the info on that. Basically what happens is you'll go into, there's cows over there. You go into the app, you tie your card to the app, and then when you arrive at the fuel station, you click get code, and then you take your phone with the code inside and you show the cashier that code, and then they start your pump, and that's how you get going. So they're moving around. So anyways, I want to pass that on to you guys. We'll see you guys later. Good morning. Woo! We made it to Nebraska last night. We drove up till about I gotta fix my jacket. Ooh, it's so cold. Drove up to about maybe 30-45 minutes, running out of time on our clock. And I had a Love's punched in, and we drove by this rest area, and I was like, you know what, I should probably just stop there just in case the Love's is full. So this is where we're at, and we're back to being 2 months behind. You guys seen the video or about me complaining about a few things in my Google Pixel, and people using other YouTubers' names in their titles of their videos and things like that. Some things I had to get off my chest. But I'm now back at the truck. Just kind of want to talk about this load. I think we're getting 11.4 miles to the gallon right now. It's kind of a pain in the butt because the way these conveyor belts, this one's not so bad because you can crank down on this frame pretty good, but they're like, you got to be careful with this one here, because you're not really supposed to crank down on that, which is kind of stupid. It's like you guys designed something that needs to be hauled on a flatbed, but you guys didn't think about how it needed to be secured down. So I'm trying not to crank down on these straps too hard, but also it needs to be tight enough that they don't come loose and I don't have problems with DOT. I mean, technically looking at this, I need one more strap right here in the middle, but he said absolutely not. That will bend and break this thing. So I know a lot of people are going to be like, oh, well, you need, you know, you're responsible for the load. And you're right, I'm responsible for the load. I'm also responsible if it breaks. I guess we could have stacked up some more pallets here. Maybe that's what we should have done. And I could have thrown one more strap across the middle here. But I've got the two on the front, I got the two on the back, and I'm hoping I just don't have any issues. They said these things break super easy if you strap them down around this area. And I don't want to have to buy a conveyor belt that I don't plan on using. I don't even know how much something like that would cost. I mean, something like that would be cool at the land where I could maybe move some dirt around easier. I could just take, I don't know what they use them for. Just dump like a bucket of dirt on that thing and let it like shoot it down across over a hill or something. I have no idea. So, yeah, see how that's sticking up like that? What I'm thinking about doing is maybe taking one of my spare tires and sticking it underneath the tongue back here. Man, it's so cold, my hands are freezing. Maybe I take this spare tire right here and I stick it up under here, and then that should drop that front end down more. I just don't know if it would be worth it or not. I mean, because I'm getting decent mileage. I mean, how much would it possibly help? I know the second I stick that under there and strap it down, I have a blowout. Ugh. All right. I don't know. I don't know what we'll do. I'm gonna get in the truck. It's cold.
It's going around 80.
It's like that shit burn up.
All right, guys, we made it to Kansas. We still have 2 hours left on the clock, but we only have like 16 hours left of driving to get there. So what's that say, Higginsville?
Yeah.
Higginsville, Kansas? Yeah, so there's really no rush. Today's Friday, so that'll leave me driving Saturday and Sunday. So we'll just drive like 8 hours tomorrow, 8 hours Sunday. We won't push it hard. We'll deliver Monday. We did find a load going from Virginia. No, it's going to be from North Carolina down to Georgia, right? To put on after we take off one of those conveyor belts.
I thought it was Virginia.
I don't know. So this is what happened. We called a King of Freight load and hurry up and get past this truck. So we called a King of Freight load, and we were going to be taking a little one of those little side-by-sides. And he said we had the load, and he would call us back in about an hour with the Raycon. 2 hours went by, and I called him back. I'm like, hey man, is this load still good? He's like, oh, I forgot to call you. That load canceled. Complete bullshit. He probably gave it to somebody cheaper. So I was like, all right, click, hung up on him, jumped back on the board, and luckily we found something else that pays the same with shorter mileage. And it goes to Georgia. The other one was going to go to Florida. The other one went to Orlando, something like that. Anyways, we're stopped at a Pilot now, and we haven't had a shower in a few days, right? What's the shower situation like?
What do you mean?
A couple days?
I don't know.
Yeah, I can't remember. So we're gonna get something to eat and then take a shower, and I'm gonna try to edit you guys another video, and I'll talk to you guys later. Good morning. We actually slept in this morning. What time is it, Lita? Like 8? Now, is it actually 9 o'clock?
Yeah.
Not by the laptop though, right? Because that's on Eastern time. 9 o'clock. I've been up for a little bit. Lita's been up for a little bit, but I've been up a lot longer. Been in there editing a video. People keep asking for merch, so I'm trying to go through some websites. I'm not happy with Teespring. Teespring just doesn't. Man, is this lens dirty? Teespring just doesn't have the amount of colors and stuff that I like. Probably start out with some simple stuff. We plan on donating 100% of the profits to, you know, I've got a soft heart for animals, and I would like to donate most of the proceeds or most of the profits to something to help out. I lean mostly toward bully breeds because bully breeds get a bad name, and what happens a lot of times is these idiots will go out and buy a pit bull or whatever, and then they'll take them to the pound when they realize they don't want to have to pay for dog food for a dog. Well, then the bully breeds sit in these pounds, and a lot of times they get put down because people think they're vicious, and I don't know. That's kind of sad to me. So that's where I would like. I'll probably put up a post, see what the majority of the people want to do. I'm okay with whatever. I'm not here to make money off of t-shirts. Where's my keys at in my hoodie? It poured rain last. Did you hear the rain? It poured last night. I got the keys right here, Bubs. So, yeah, that's kind of what I'm struggling with right now is finding a good t-shirt place that can get you guys some good quality merchandise, basically as cheap as possible, so that we can take more of the money and donate it. And I don't know. I'm not. The t-shirt that I put on Instagram, my brother actually designed that for me and him. It was never meant for resale. That's just my brother supporting the channel and wanting us to wear a shirt. So I don't know. I'm gonna let Lita play around with it for a little bit and see if. Oh God! I almost dropped my phone again. I'm gonna let Lita play around with it for a little bit. See if she can come up with a good design that I'm happy with. And you guys will be the first to know. We're gonna go grab some breakfast, do some pre-tripping, and hit the road.